In fact, she's making her own problem by not sleeping with him.
She's putting an obstacle in their way to like prove that they can overcome things or some shit. I don't.
When in reality, she should have. If only she knew.
If only she knew
how fast she should have.
If only she knew. She set herself up. We're recording, everybody. Hello.
Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose,
where together we'll uncover what we can learn about modern dating, love, and relationships from popular television. I'm Natasha.
And I'm Justine.
And Big is squarely back in the picture.
Here he goes again, as they do.
Dragging his drama and his nonsense literally to her doorstep.
Yeah, as they do. I was triggered by this.
You were?
This has happened to me. Yep.
Someone showed up on your doorstep with some nonsense?
Yep.
Oh, God. Friend, I'm sorry that happened to you. This is some craziness. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's wild.
So we have Big on his fuck shit. Steve was also pissing me clean off this episode.
So this is the episode where I realized I was like, wait, are we the problematic ones for liking Steve?
For liking Steve.
I think we are. I think we're the drama.
Oh my God.
I think so. Steve really made me mad.
He never looked more unattractive to me. When he was watching cartoons and was like kicking his feet like a kid and then telling her he wants to father a child, like, oh my God, Steve, get out of my house.
Get out of my, this is my house.
This is my house. I actually pay for these bills. Literally, I own this apartment and you do not live here. Goodbye. Whoo. And then, sorry.
No, it was
bad. I was like, what?
I was a 30-something-year-old woman. I'm like, oh.
No, Steve is terrible.
Oh my God.
It's not good. And then I love this episode because we get Miranda's like infamous declaration about men being like cabs.
Man.
We'll get into it. Great little
motto.
Convo.
Who needs a self-help book? Who needs a dating book? Who needs a guide?
Just watch that scene, that one scene. Do you have any other thoughts, friend, about this episode?
This is another good episode. This is a really good episode for Miranda's quotables. I love nobody wants to fuck mean mommy. That's such a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my God. And I feel like it's a classic for like our mom's age watching the show. They really resonated with that.
Yeah, that's true.
That line. Oh my God.
Yeah, great episode.
Yeah, really good.
So Carrie's question this episode is timing everything? Which I'm excited to talk about. I feel like timing is a major aspect of relationships forming, working, like it's just interesting to see how timing played a role for each of the ladies this episode as well. Yeah. So it'll be a great discussion.
What a great show this was.
So good. Yeah, this episode in particular was like really Big coming back, him showing up at the doorstep, Miranda and Steve talking about kids. It was crazy. Charlotte and Trey, like it was a good one.
Oh, even Samantha and her foolishness.
And Samantha too, whatever she was doing, I can't remember. It's been a couple episodes now where Samantha hasn't been doing shit.
That's what they do. One character's always like, whatever.
A throwaway.
A cast of four.
That's true. Anyways, before we dive into the recap, we are continuing our walk down memory lane. Today, we will be discussing America's Next Top Model Season 3, which is an iconic season for many reasons.
Yeah.
We have Takara, the first plus-size model.
Yep.
Shattering all the milestones, but her tenure was treacherous when we look back at it.
So bad.
Real bad. So we're going to watch a little scene from season 3. And then also Eva, what do we call her?
Eva. And Yaya.
Yaya.
Still
Amanda.
Still a movie icon.
Yes. She really turned this thing around.
She did.
They had Amanda. She was blind or like going blind. Very interesting season. So we're going to talk through that. If you want to listen to our pre-show, if you want to watch us on video, if you want to listen to this episode without ads, if you want to join us for Two Black Girls Watch, you got to join the party on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/2 Black Girls 1 Rose and try out a 7-day free trial. And shout out to the Rose Garden. Love you guys. Anyways, let's dive into the Sex and the City recap.
Let's do it.
Okay. So this episode is called The Big Time. So Charlotte is spending all her time with Trey. He is a doctor from Family Money. They're having a great time. However, she's not giving up her cookies just yet. And she thinks he could be the one. And it's been 2 weeks. So that's where she's at.
Oh my God. You see how this clouded judgment. I love this season for Charlotte because you can see exactly how she got to Trey.
Yeah.
She said, I'm going to get married this year. I'm going to get married this year. Damn near fell off a boat talking about she's going to get married this year. She read this goddamn book talking about you can't hang out with your problematic friends no more. You got to friends, your married friends. Found this guy and this like meet cute active married friend. And now she thinks that he's the one because she's been blindsided, been manipulated and gaslit
and manipulating herself into believing this fakery. Lord. So Carrie invites Charlotte and Trey to this like magazine launch party thing on a boat. Yes. And they're just like talking Carrie's head off about how they met and how happy they are. And he gives her a Cartier watch and she's like, I can feel it, Carrie. I could just feel it. Like, this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
So later we see the ladies in the bathroom, this iconic scene where she's like, I just feel like it's fate with Trey. And Miranda says,
it's not fate. His light is on. That's all.
And Miranda gives us famous little monologue about men are like cabs.
Men are like cabs. When they're available, their light goes on. They wake up one day and they decide they're ready to settle down, have babies, whatever, and they turn their light on. The next woman they pick up, boom, that's the one they'll marry.
Yep. And she's like, that's it. It's all about timing. You just got to get the man at the right time. And she also talks about how men will drive around for years picking up women that are not and not be available. And women, our light has been on our whole lives.
Yep.
So that inspires Carrie to wonder for this episode about time, just like the concept of time.
That night, I couldn't stop thinking about time. Was every second of our lives controlled by fate? Or is life just a series of random occurrences? Was Miranda right? Is timing everything?
Yeah. Also, I'll give the writers, Samantha was also 5 days late. So they gave Charlotte, Miranda, and Samantha like a little time
thing. That's true. Yeah.
Nice.
At the end of the episode, we see Charlotte and Trey again, like making out in the doorway, and they say "I love you" to each other, and she finally lets him in. She gives him a hand job, so still no sex.
Oh my God, that is so awkward. What do? You look him in the eyes? What do you do when you're giving a hand job? Watching TV?
After you guys said "I love you" to each other, like,
and then you got the watch on? You got the watch on?
His whole Cartier watch on.
Oh,
yes.
No. That's crazy.
That is insane. Samantha this episode, her period's late. She's thinking she's premenopausal.
The magazine comes.
Yeah. The AARP showed up or whatever the hell. She goes on a date with this like horny old guy in her building and is like, this is it. I guess I just have to give in now to these old weird men. And then while they're having sex, she gets her period. So she's excited. Now, Miranda and Steve.
Oh.
So they had to dinner, and at dinner, there's like a crying baby, and Miranda's like complaining, of course.
Since when did it become appropriate to bring babies to restaurants? God invented babysitters for a reason.
Yeah, at a sushi place, though, this is weird. The baby can't eat nothing at this restaurant.
Why is this baby here, actually? That's a good point.
When I was watching this episode, I was like, she doesn't not have a point. Like, what are we doing out at sushi with the baby?
Sushi with the baby. So Miranda makes it clear she loves babies. We do know that about Miranda always. Yes. Like, she does love kids, but she's also looking at like, what the fuck is the baby doing here? So Steve then is like, oh my God, we should have a baby. Like, I want a baby. Like, his baby fever is like itching now.
Yeah.
And Miranda's like, we've only been living together for 2 months. Yeah. I'm up for partner this month. Like, shuts it down. And of course, Steve is like, you're just such a negative, Nancy.
Yeah, you're just so negative. You're just like so mean. Da, da, da. And he wants to be a dad. And all I could think was like, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Steve,
who doesn't
want to be a dad?
Right. Like, whoop-de-fucking do.
Oh, God.
God, so infuriating. Yeah. Later, we see Steve watching Scooby-Doo.
Literally watching Nick at Night.
While Miranda's like burning the midnight oil to pay these fucking bills.
Yep.
And she tells him
doesn't work, so
I know. Or I guess they just don't show it because he technically works at night, I guess.
So not this night.
Not this night, I know. But it's kind of like assumed he's working because we only ever see him hanging around. Like,
do you think that's a trick from the writers to see how much of a bum he could be and how much we could turn on Miranda?
I know.
Part of me is like,
oh my God.
I think they're tricking us.
Right? Yeah, because we only ever see her working, supporting this man, and him bumming around the house and acting like a baby. Yeah. But yeah, we're all like, Team Steve, we love Steve. Miranda, like, what do you, like, stop being so mean. Like, I remember thinking that watching this. Like,
me too.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
Oh my God.
So he's watching the TV all loud. She's like, turn it down. He doesn't. And she's like, you're acting like a kid. And then goes off on him and is like, we're shelving this whole baby conversation. Like, you literally are a baby. I'm raising you right now.
Yeah.
So we learn later she's talking with Carrie. It turns out they haven't had sex in over a week.
We haven't had sex in over a week, and he wants to have a baby. What's wrong with this picture? It's like he's using a baby as a Band-Aid for everything that's wrong with us.
So she's like, he's trying to like put a Band-Aid on our relationship issues. Yeah. Loved Miranda's power suit, by the way.
Yes. Little walk. Oh my God, it was so good. Nipped in the waist.
So, nipped, but like oversized at the same time. It was cute. So the next day, while Miranda's at work, Steve calls her, is like, meet me downtown.
It's an emergency.
An emergency. Makes her come to meet him at a pet store because he wants to get a puppy.
City pup.
That city pup,
literally go in the cage and pet the dogs for an hour.
Yeah, and leave.
You
don't have to buy one.
You do not have to buy one. And he said it was an emergency, as if the dogs were going to leave. Those dogs never leave City Pup. They damn near live there till they're 3 years old. Like, oh my God. And he knows she's running for a partner.
Yeah.
Knows how hard she's working and doesn't care. Says this is an emergency.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that made me so mad.
So bad. So he's like, let's just get a puppy. And
maybe we're not ready for a baby. This could be a test run.
And who would take care of the test run?
Me. And so she like gives into it. That night, surprise, surprise, Miranda's up taking care of this puppy and he is fast asleep.
Oh my God. When the men don't hear the crying, that's so
crazy. Yeah. How do you not hear this loud ass, this fucking dog's like whimpering loud as shit.
Loud.
I love when Miranda was like, Steve! She's like, get up!
When this, or how I've heard about this happening is Nelly and Ashanti.
Oh.
I have not watched their show.
Yeah, me neither.
That show on Peacock. I don't want to watch the show because I don't want to think any differently of Ashanti.
I know.
It'll make me upset.
Yeah.
However, I've been getting the recaps from my friends who've been watching.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And one of the things that Nelly says was like, I'm not taking care of this baby until he stops crying.
He said that?
Yeah. Said that on camera, mic'd up.
I'm not going to father my child.
I'm not doing this.
Until they're at an appropriate age that I can jump in.
Yeah, and he can come with me on the tour bus.
Oh my God.
And like hang out and do whatever.
Oh.
And she was like, how do you not hear him crying at night? Like, how do you not do this? And he's like, never home. He started touring.
Oh my God.
He went to the White House and performed. Like, they go over all of that on this show.
Him going to the White House? I forgot that happened.
The inauguration. Yeah.
I remember. I blocked that out of my head, but now I remember.
Yep, same. Whoa. And yeah, all this stuff. And one of the things was you don't even hear the baby. Like, you don't hear the baby. And he was like, well, that's your job.
Oh my God.
Oh my, you see what I'm saying? Who doesn't want to be a dad?
I know.
Dad just and why away with this shit.
You gotta be mindful about who you lay down and have kids with.
You sure do, especially if you known that nigga for 457
That's what I'm saying.
years. So when Ashanti has known this man so long,
that shouldn't be a surprise to her. Him saying some bullshit like that. You chose to lay down and have a child with that person.
Also,
who believes this nonsense.
It's nonsense. Also, if the roles were switched, they would just call DYFS on her.
Yeah.
She would just be in jail.
Right. I don't hear the kid. That's your job. Like, can you imagine? Oh my God.
Like, whatever I'm doing, talking to Justine right now, who's doing that right now, like, I'm not gonna do that. And if anyone's the one, I'm the one to not hear Like, I sat next to a crying baby on a plane and slept.
And been fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Nuts. So Miranda goes off on him.
I am so sick of you being the kid here. I cannot be in charge all the time. We're supposed to be equals, partners. You think we can have a baby? We can't even have a puppy together. This isn't gonna work, Steve.
There's good stuff here.
Not enough.
This isn't gonna work, Steve. A baby's not gonna fix shit. And I've really tried. Mm-hmm. And he's like, there's good stuff here. Like,
there's good stuff here. That made me so mad. I remember thinking in my head, like, yes, Steve, there is good stuff here. Yeah. And now I'm like, no, there isn't. You dumb,
get out.
Bum.
You are a bum.
You need to leave right now. Where's the dog?
I hate that. He like blames her for like not trying hard enough.
Yes, yeah.
Which is just not fair. It's just not fair. You're not working hard to be an equal to me at all.
Right. Or even showing priority to me.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, it's an emergency. You have to come down here. I know it's 2 days before you're running for partner. That shit just showed me so much about Steve and how he thinks about Miranda.
Yeah.
And her job. Like,
yeah.
He thinks it's like such stupid foolishness as he's living in this nice ass apartment.
Right. Yeah. So he leaves. The next day she's named partner.
Yep.
Now, Carrie and Aiden, they're in a little love bubble in her apartment.
Yeah.
It's enjoying their time together.
This was a fun time.
Yeah. She goes to the launch party on the boat. He doesn't come, which is fine. She's like, all right, do you.
Mm-hmm.
While she's on the boat, howsoever, goes to get food, turns around, fucking Big is there.
Here he is. God damn, he's just ubiquitous.
I know. Kisses her on the cheek. I thought I might see you here.
Oh, that's why I came.
That's why you came. Then we learned Natasha allegedly missed the boat, is what he said. That's why she's not there. So they're both seemingly unattached on this boat together.
Mm-hmm.
And she like scurries away.
Yeah.
He comes
fully attached. He's married.
I know, fully attached. He comes and finds her and is like,
what was that back then? Can we have a conversation anymore?
I don't know, can we?
Like, are you seeing anybody? Oh, I love this outfit. Good outfit, kid. Or that's some outfit, kid.
Oh my God.
Just trying to do this flirty shit. And she kind of like gives a little, but she also like walks off.
Yeah. Because she knows what she has back at the house better than he does at this point.
Right.
Oof.
So later, end of the episode, we see Carrie and Aiden at her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She starts to play her machine, and hears a message from Big, turns it off real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Aiden heads out to the store, and before he heads, he's like, you just make me really happy.
Yeah.
He leaves. Then there's a knock on the door. She's thinking it's Aiden. Opened up the door. It's fucking Big. Sweating, panting, out of breath.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, that was him, wasn't it? That was Mr. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what the fuck do you want? What are you doing here? And he says, I don't know.
Yeah. You get my message that I just left you right now? No, I was with that nigga down the hall.
Right.
Oh my God.
And she says, go home to your wife.
Yep.
And he's like, I'm just so fucked up. And she locks the door, but she kind of like hesitates as she's doing it. Which I hated that she did that. I hated that she showed any hesitation towards him. I want her to slam the door in his face and let that be the message. Do not come back here.
Yeah.
So he leaves. She's like going through it. She plays the message and it's him saying,
Carrie, I'm here on your corner. I miss you. I can't fucking stop thinking about you. There you have it.
Such a lie.
Oh my God. And she's like, this is exactly what I wanted to hear, but it's a year too late.
Yeah.
That was the episode.
That was it. That was nuts. This shit felt like a movie.
Truly. So let's get into this discussion.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with Charlotte.
Okay.
So Charlotte thinks Trey is the one after 2 weeks. Is this too soon?
Way too soon. She's so delusional. That's why I said it during the episode. I couldn't even hold back during the episode. We were recapping it because this is so obviously a trick of like her own manifestation almost.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, she's like convincing herself she manifested this.
Yeah.
And even the way they met, like they love telling the story. It like makes it seem like it was meant to be. Like they're just kind of like tricking themselves into this.
Yeah.
When really they're on cloud 9. It's been 2 weeks. Everything's happy and go lucky. Like that's really what it is. I don't think this is any deeper than that. You know?
Yeah. In fact, she's making her own problem by not sleeping with him.
Yeah, she's causing or creating I don't even know what she's doing.
Not a rift, not a
rift.
something they have to like get over the hump.
A hurdle, yeah,
a hurdle,
yeah, an obstacle.
Hurdle.
She's putting an obstacle in their way to like prove that they can overcome things or some shit. I don't.
When in reality, she should have. If only she knew.
If only she knew
how fast she should have.
If only she knew. She set herself up. Oh my god. But I do think 2 weeks is quick. I've shared before, Nate and I moved very quickly. It was like a month.
Oh, I guess.
Before it became like official and I like knew he was the one.
Oh, those are two separate things. Okay.
Official after a month, and by late January, it was like the first time I found in my journal where I talked about falling in love.
Okay.
So that was like a month and a half, almost 2 months.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was convinced, like, this is my person. I think this guy's the best. I don't think I'm going to find anybody else I'm going to like match with on a soul level. Like, so in my head, I'm like, this is the one. And people say, when you know type of thing, which is such a cliche, but like, I feel like I experienced that for myself. Like I just knew, and I knew what I knew,
Yeah.
But I also feel like, in my defense, I do feel like I was very informed. I feel like Nate and I don't know how many hours we had spent together at that point, but I feel like we had spent sufficient hours together uncovering no stone unturned. Like we talked through all these different things. You met some of his best friends like early on. Like I met his people, I met his family very early. Like I felt I was very informed to be able to say something like that big. I'm falling in love and I feel like this is the one. Charlotte is living 2 weeks in this like honeymoon bubble of love, just the two of them.
And just what he's telling her.
And what he's saying.
So much evidence from like other people.
Yeah. That's why I really felt informed. It wasn't just I was going off of his words. I was going off the words of his friends, his family. You telling me he seems fine, like, Whereas Charlotte's not. This is too soon because you're just going off of like your own like imagination that this is like great.
And her own standards that are all fake, right? He comes from family money. He's a doctor. He gave me a Cartier watch. All of this stuff. Yeah, that's fake.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Miranda says men are like cabs. When they're available, their light goes on. They wake up one day. They're ready to settle down. They turn that light on. And then boom, typically the next woman that's like in his ether is the one that they'll marry. What are your thoughts on all of that?
So I think what's so ironic about that is that she's talking to Charlotte, who is literally doing that right now.
Yeah.
Her light is on. He has all the qualifications. So she's going to marry him.
He's the next person in line. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man.
And how that backfired on her afterwards, which is so fascinating to me, and why this show was so well written and so good. But I do think for a lot of guys, this is true.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
A lot. Not all, but like a good chunk.
Even when I talk to, and tell me if you experience this with Nate as well. When I talk to Crunch about some of the things that I like had to have, he's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Like, I had to be a dog person.
You had to be a dog person? What do you mean?
Like his mom's dog goes
everywhere.
Most places with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I couldn't be like as afraid of dogs or like not like dogs or something like that. Like the dogs, like the grandchild number. You know what I mean? Like she's here.
She's super close.
I like, you wouldn't, that's like not something you would like look for.
Yeah.
To see how women, since our light is on from birth,
we're thinking through all the nitty gritty details.
Every single thing. Not only to like, for our own comfortability, but to also make them comfortable too. I don't want to have an uncomfortable partner.
Yeah, true.
Right?
True. Yeah.
And so we're like constantly thinking about them. I think that's like so funny. And I don't think he was the type that his light was on. I do not think that at all. I think he would have been Yeah, I don't think so. So his light was on, but I think he could have been. He would have been searching till he was done
out
searching.
Here. Yeah.
But did Nate have any of those things that you were like, but I had to be interested in funeral homes,
XYZ or whatever? Honestly, he has said the funeral home thing was like a little check mark for me.
Yeah.
Because y'all know me, I'm into the morbid, I'm into horror, I'm into serial killers, murder, all that shit. So hearing that his family ran funeral homes, I was like so leaned in. I went to visit their funeral home like very early into dating. He was loving watching me walk around with his dad, and I was like asking a million questions. He was like, he had not had that experience with past girlfriends. They either weren't interested or they weren't like this invested in the way I was. Yeah. So I think that was probably like a small thing that was like, I don't think it was like he needed to have it, but I think it's important. It's a huge part of his family's life. So
it's important. Right?
It is. Yeah, that is true.
Like, right? And I guess they didn't think about that, but the way that women would have thought about
that. Oh,
yeah.
Yes. But that's like we just move differently than a lot of men. Our approach is intentional all the way through. Always. Men maybe like one day wake up and they're like, all right, I need to find a wife. I need to, hopefully she's like good with my mom with these things, but they don't. Yeah, it's just not so ingrained in their approach in the way that it is for us.
Do you think that it's a selfish approach?
Selfish.
I'll explain further.
Yeah.
I think what Miranda is saying when she says their cab light is on, it means they're done with like a lot of things in their life and they are ready to be a husband.
Yeah.
Right? So they have the job, they have the stability, they have the apartment. So now they are ready and they go out to look for their wife. But I think for women, we've been bred to be a wife since we were like whenever you get a kitchen set. Right? Whenever you get a doll, that's when you're ready to go.
Yeah.
So do you think it's like a selfish approach?
I think it is, but not in like necessarily a negative way. I think men are approaching dating in a way that for them, they need to feel like all of these things are buttoned up before they give in to opening their life to anybody else. So it is a selfish way to move, but I mean, I almost rather that than someone open up and they're not ready. You know what I mean? So, but I think where it is selfish is not even really this approach, but the men who are rolling around in cabs with their light on, acting as if they're available and they're not.
Yeah.
That is where the selfishness backfires on us, because selfishly they're just moving around looking for companionship, sex, whatever.
Right.
When really they're not committed, but they're putting out the impression that they are.
Yeah.
Or ready for a commitment.
Right. They just want companionship in the time that they're making. To make their own life ready for whoever that one is.
And
it ain't you.
And it ain't you. And they're cosplaying as if they're ready. And oftentimes they're telling you they're ready. And then you learn really how unserious they are. And that really, that discrepancy, that is really like the core of the treachery of dating.
It's honestly, truly, I think
it really is that.
For both of us on our fourth dates with our now husbands is when it all like kicked off and went down. Like on my fourth date with Crunch, he was like, I'm not here to waste no time. I'm serious.
Yes.
He told me that flat
out.
Like, oh, what? I was like, I thought you were just having breakfast. Like, what? But that's when he told me. He was like, I'm not just looking to just like date around and do this. Like, we work together. I'm not trying to ruin this. Like, and was very serious about it. And so it was really early. But men will drag you around.
A lot of men will drag this shit out.
Like big.
Yeah.
Drag her around for years.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh my God.
So that's where the selfishness, that's where the gender war is, because like there's just a lot of men, particularly if you're dating, if you're on the apps right now, like, there are a lot of men on there who are looking for company, looking to date, looking to have sex, not looking to find short-term dating or whatever the fuck that feature is. Like,
he's 37. I'm talking about
short-term dating.
God, you don't have that much longer.
I'm saying. And that dishonesty is where we run into trouble, because if you want to have fun, just say you want to have fun.
Yep.
Don't tell me, oh, we might have a future here, XYZ, when that's not true. And you have no intention of actually committing to anybody anytime soon.
You just need a date for this wedding.
Yeah, right. Or you just need somebody to keep you warm through the winter months or whatever the hell. Just like be honest, because there's women out there who are looking for the same thing.
Exactly. Yep.
So that is really annoying. And I just thought about this. Y'all drop down in the comments. Do you remember when Hinge added this new feature where you can put your intention? Yeah. Like, I'm here for long-term partnership versus whatever. And I remember when they announced that, I was like, that's a great idea, because that will save a lot of time, hopefully.
Yeah.
We need some feedback on how that's doing.
We absolutely need to know if they are all lying like a tight.
Right. Did that actually weed people out and the serious people finding the serious people, or is it not? So let us know in the comments if you're dating using Hinge and what's going on with that.
Yeah, because they be lying, bro.
Because the people, they just don't be lying.
I saw a clip of Ace and Nick on After Sun of Love Island. This is so late by the time you guys are watching this. But Ace said that he used to lie on dating apps and say that he was 6'5". Imagine you swipe on Ace and Ace comes through the door.
Oh my God.
Saying that he was 6'5".
That's so insane.
This is the other reason why in these like cast bios and stuff in Instagram, I was thinking about it as soon as he said that. Like, your critique of men being by themselves in photos is weird.
Yeah.
That's why it's weird, because I don't know how tall you are. You could be manipulating this wide lens. Oh my God, Natasha. I was like, what?
6'5".
We think you're lying in about 5'10".
10. Have we gotten confirmation yet how tall Ace is?
No. I'm waiting for Andy to do it at the reunion.
I'm waiting
for him to be like, Shelly, how tall are you?
I'm waiting for
right?
Bring a PA out with the measuring tape and we're gonna squash this once and for all. Oh God, I really hope.
Man. Anyways.
Trash, man. A mess. But yeah, back to the men with their lights being on and then they marry the next person. I feel like we all know that woman who was with a guy for like 10 plus years and then they break up and then the next woman he married. Everybody knows that one girl. Even if you don't know her personally, you know the story of the girl from work whose sister cousin went through that, right?
Yeah.
It happens a lot. It happens all the time.
Happens all the time because you're really the primer for the paint, you know?
Damn, I never heard that before. That's what it is.
Made it up just now.
That's a good one. That's really what it is.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you're usually that woman afterwards is like, I'm the one I readied him for the next one, and like you internalize it. And then you're not lying.
Oh my God, wait, that happened to me. I forgot about him.
What? Not 10 years.
Not 10 years, no, certainly.
Yeah.
Not, a few months.
A few months, and then the next one he married.
And the next one he married and had a baby with.
Yep.
Which, in all fairness, so did I. So it's fine.
It's fine. But yeah, I do think sometimes it's not, because this is like a thing about timing, right? Like you just got there at the wrong time, or you know, the next woman got him at the right time or whatever. I also think sometimes it's not just timing. I feel like, which people usually don't want to hear until you're not ready to hear it, like in the moment when someone breaks up with you. Right. But we're in each other's lives for reasons and seasons. Like I very much believe in that.
Right.
Sometimes you're with that person because you were supposed to learn something through that experience. And that's really it. That person was never meant to be your person, even though you desperately wanted them to be. So it's not even just about timing, like I was there at the wrong time. It's also just the cards were never aligned for you to be with this person, and they were there to teach you something. And that's maybe getting more into the fate conversation, like part of like, the universe, design, God, whatever the hell you believe. But I do believe in that. I do believe that it's not, that person was not supposed to be yours.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see it then in that moment, but afterwards you're like, you know what? He taught me X, Y, and Z. And that's really what was his purpose in your life.
Or as men think, damn, they were there for a minute. That was nice. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Just, yeah, that's being thin-minded, because you really even shouldn't look at even someone there for a minute. I think if you think long enough, you can learn something from the experience.
I guess so.
I think so.
Sometimes it's just for the stories.
Some things, yes. Some things for sure. You don't have to think that deep. That was just a good story.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but if there's like deep emotions involved, then yes, you obviously they're there to learn something.
To learn something. Do you think timing played a role in your relationship with you and Crunch getting together?
1,000%. A pandemic had to hit so that we could even get together in the first place. So yes, it did. Yes, it did. We were making eyes at each other from across the room. We were like friends, and eating with each other and all this stuff. But we had to be not in the office together every day for us to get together.
Wow.
Yeah.
So COVID, you guys being trapped at home, out of the office, that whole timing of a pandemic, really, and this thing like, hitting everybody's life, but for your dynamic, for you guys to actually like look at each other seriously or try to explore each other seriously, needed you guys to get out of the office.
Out of the office. Yep.
Yeah.
So the timing was quite divine for a
huge
part.
Yeah. Oh, that's so interesting. Do you feel like if the pandemic didn't hit and you were still in the office, it would have worked out different? I
ask him this question once every fiscal quarter.
Yeah.
Because he always says, he's like, I didn't want to date anybody at work because he did it before.
Right. Okay.
I was all the way teamwork because that's where I met people.
Yeah.
So we were on opposite ends of the spectrum in that way. But he was like, something would have happened because it was like getting ridiculous with us in the office. Like,
the flirting, the tension,
oh my God. It was so obvious to every single person in there. It was like really getting weird.
Everybody's at the water cooler like, I'm going to leave. This is awkward.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we try to design it in our head of like what it would have looked like, but we don't actually know. But
yeah, it's fun to think about though.
It's fun to think about.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I've thought with Nate, I ask him all the time too, like as far as timing goes, I feel like we met at the exact right time. And if I met him any earlier, I don't know if it would have worked out.
Ooh, yes. Oh my God. Wait, keep going. Cause I feel the same. Yes.
Yeah. I feel like I met Nate at 29. I'd spent a lot of time dating and I feel like I knew myself the most. And I was so confident in myself when I met him that I was ready for something this serious. And so I don't know if I met him any earlier, if I would have like really appreciated it, I guess.
Right.
And then for Nate he's like a relationship guy. Like he had a high school girlfriend, college girlfriend, girlfriend in his 20s. And through each of those experiences, which, I've like dissected all three of them to the nth degree.
God, I know, you're so lucky.
So much. I know. You said you and Crunch haven't really dug into all that.
Because he doesn't have pictures. I need visuals.
Pictures. Yeah.
And he doesn't have pictures, and it's
it's tough. So yeah, I've like dissected the shit out of all three of those relationships. And it's become it was so explicitly clear what the purpose and the takeaways from each of those experiences were for Nate.
Yes. We've gotten down to that for sure.
Yeah. And I think that's important to like understand like what were all the lessons he learned in order to be ready for when he met me. And had we met earlier, like had we met, let's say before his last ex, the one before me, I think one of the big lessons he learned from that situation was needing to like trust himself and like trust, just like build his self-trust to know that relationship was not gonna work. And Nate is like very much a people pleaser. Like that's always a thing for him. And I think that was one of his big lessons from that relationship that I think he needed before stepping into something so serious next with me. So I think it happened, like we met exactly at the time in our life and the wholeness of the people that we became, the self-actualized versions of ourselves that we needed to. Any earlier, I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you think that men need other women to teach them, or they can learn on their own?
I think they can definitely learn on their own, because I think a lot of experiences you can gather from professional life. Yeah. Through interpersonal relationships of any kind. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be through family, friends.
Yeah.
But also, obviously, through relationships, you like a mirror is held up to yourself.
Yeah, you learn the quickest.
You learn the quickest, So I think it helps. It definitely helps.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What were you going to say? Something like came to you.
Yes. Right before I got with Crunch, I ended my therapy with the famous Dr. Jackie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Jackie was 9 months of like really intensive going through therapy shit. And at the very last session, I was like, I think I have a crush on this guy at work.
That was your last session?
That was my last session with Dr. Jackie.
Aww.
And if I hadn't done that work with Dr. Jackie, I would have put that man through I wouldn't have put that man through the ringer. He wouldn't have stood for any of it.
He's
not that type of dude.
Yeah.
So he would. I would not have been the right woman for him if I didn't go through what I went through with Dr. Jackie.
Wow.
So that's why I asked you about Nate and prior relationships, because it sounds like he learned from those relationships, and we talked about being the primer for the paint. But can men use other things, which I hope they can?
Yeah, I think so.
To get to their right place in their relationships.
Yeah, I think like whatever relationships or like aspects of your life you're like super invested in. Like a lot of men, it's their job. Their job is everything. Okay. So I mean, it would be ridiculous to spend all your time on thoughts and investment in your job and not learn certain life lessons through those professional experiences, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. Now, Big and Carrie,
girl,
they are on this boat together. Do you think it's fate that Natasha and Aiden weren't there?
Aiden, yeah. I think it was a great test for Carrie to not fuck that man in the bathroom. Right? That was fabulous. Now Natasha, she been bird braid since we met her. So he probably lied and said, like, I got work dinner.
Yeah.
Which probably wasn't a lie, you know what I mean? Like there's dinner on the boat and maybe it's work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Yes. Oh Lord. And he said he thought she would be there, so he could have just orchestrated this whole thing. It ain't fate.
Exactly. It's giving Clayton and Rachel perfect match. Hard. Like completely.
Oh my God.
Hate it.
Yeah. I agree. I think Carrie seeing Big without Aiden there, I think that was like a test. I think that was
time, right?
Yeah.
In 2 episodes,
Yeah. I think that was like a test where there's 2 paths to go. Are you gonna like
there's 2 paths.
Go into the bathroom and fuck this dude?
Yep.
Or is it gonna like allow you to really cherish Aiden and push you back to him and realize that Big is not great, you know? And so time will tell in these next few episodes, which we already know what happens, but is where her mind goes and how she starts to think of these things as like symbolic and like maybe it is supposed to be us and this and that and it's crazy how her mind does that. You see that with Charlotte too. Charlotte's like making things up to like validate her own desires.
Yes, and to like her own like what she thinks is manifestations.
Yeah. Oh God! Like she created this. I designed
she created it. Yeah, it's not only desires. It's like further than that. It's more dangerous. Oh God.
Now, on the voicemail on the machine, Big says, I miss you. I can't stop thinking about you. And Carrie has been waiting for these words. Does it matter? And we hate Big, so just like take Big out of it. But like, does it matter that it's too late? Or should it more matter that he said them at all?
It absolutely matters that it is too late. I'm telling y'all this right now. This literally happened to me. I cannot believe this nigga said this shit too late. Oh my God.
This is homeboy in the restaurant you stormed out?
Yep.
That story. Yeah.
Nope.
No,
he came to my house.
This is the same guy?
Same guy.
This is after the restaurant or is that somebody else?
After the restaurant. After the restaurant.
He showed up at your doorstep?
I'm in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. Here. He drove. Girl, and came up in my house.
He came to your house?
He came up in my apartment to say all of this nonsense.
Oh my
in
God.
the middle of the night. Not in the middle of the night, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And
the drama's up at 2 a.m. Like
it felt like it.
Yeah.
It felt like it. I mean, it was this. It was exactly this.
Yeah. Wow.
And said all of this stuff. Yeah, way too late.
Yeah.
And I remember telling him, I was like, there's another guy. There's another guy, and I think he likes me. And he was, and I said something about a story or something, and he was like, "Yeah, damn, he does really like you." So, anyways, I remember when I'd loved you before, and all the rest of this shit, and I was like, "You got to get out of my house.
You actually have to leave.
You got to get out of my house."
Yeah. Wow.
It was so pathetic on his end.
Yeah, he looked sorry.
He looked so low down and sorry. I was like, there's no way. And I was like, I can't go down there with you.
Right, because that's what you would need to do.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not when I have this like man who I'm so attracted to, and I could like really make this work.
Yeah, great potential sitting in front of you. Yeah,
great. Like, there's no way I can go down again with you.
Yeah. Oof.
Girl, it was a mess. I had to like push him out the door. It was a whole thing.
Oh my god. And this was after the standoff in the restaurant? That is insane. Have you no shame, sir?
Zero.
Oh my god.
That was the other part of it. I was like, don't you respect yourself around me?
Where is your self-respect?
That's not attractive either.
No.
Girl, it was crazy.
But in his head, he's like doing this grand gesture. She's going to fall for this shit.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The things we go through, the things that men put us through,
really,
the mental gymnastics of all of that.
Yeah. And they wonder why we're all in therapy and we're all like at brunch at 35 with our girlfriends having the time of our lives because the alternative is putting up with this. Like, this is crazy.
And with this, because a girl broke up with you in like 10th grade,
right? That you haven't healed from. So you gotta terrorize my ass.
I gotta heal from you a month ago.
Right.
And go find my husband.
Right.
Oh, they're nuts.
Nuts. Oh my god. Yeah, I agree. I think Big, and like this is just far too late. I think particularly for Big, it's late not because Carrie has moved on and she like has Aiden now. It's too late because you are married, sir.
You're married to somebody who you clearly don't know.
You don't know, you don't care about, you don't respect.
You don't not at all.
Like,
oh my god,
that's why it's too late. Like when you married her, you like officially deaded us. Like,
exactly. Yep.
So good for you that you've realized like I'm married to the wrong person or whatever he's like saying in his head now. Like marrying Natasha was a mistake, whatever. Good for you, but why is that? That should be your realization alone. That should not be, I've realized this and now let me go on your doorstep and put it in your lap for you to also now deal with.
Right.
That's what makes it cruel because you should just be off dealing with this on your own, not coming here into my life and disturbing my peace with your foolishness.
But it's not on his own. He's coming to it because he saw her. Otherwise, he would just stay married to Natasha and have a great little life in the Hamptons and whatever and like go to Paris or whatever the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
So he's playing into the fate part of it too, right?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, that we'll never know. If he like never saw Carrie at the opera, never saw her, would he still show up on her doorstep one day? Do you imagine that boldness? If they took out the opera scene, oh my god! If they took out the opera scene, they took out the boat scene, and just one day, one episode, Pig showed up on the doorstep. How crazy is that?
Well,
oh my god. Well, that's true. It happens. Oh my god.
A mess.
Now, let's end with Miranda and Steve. So they're dealing with timing as far as like family planning, baby planning goes. Steve wants a baby. Miranda doesn't. Miranda says, we've only been living together for 2 months. I'm up for partner. As someone who is pregnant now, who you were planning, but like didn't think would happen immediately.
Yep.
You know, you also in a year I just listened to your pregnancy episodes and I'm like fresh. A year from June to June, as you said. Got engaged, married, pregnant all in 1 year.
Yeah.
What's your take on finding the quote unquote right time to get pregnant?
Oh my god. It's like you just have to be mentally as prepared as you can because you don't know if it's going to happen and you don't know if it's going to happen exactly the way you wanted it to.
Right.
And the timing is always divine. I always think in my head, I'm like, damn, I did not plan to be pregnant as early as I got pregnant. But also, I could not be pregnant during the holidays. Not the first time around. Maybe for the second one, maybe I'll be adjusted. But the first time around, no way. So there's like, even that was like divine in itself.
Yeah.
But I think what's interesting about Miranda is that she's the one who's they're in their 30s, right? 33-ish, I want to say they are.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And she's the only one who's like not, I mean, she's worried about her eggs, but she's still like, I got 10 million. Like, we'll see what happens. At that time, that was like really revolutionary for her to think that way.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right. And I think even you are on the other end of that as well, where you are thinking so logically about your body and what it can do. And when you think illogically in like a Charlotte type of way, that's when timing actually kind of gets in your way because you try to fight it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was doing. I was like rushing, trying to fight. Trying to beat this clock.
Yeah.
That was not ticking as fast as I thought.
As you thought, and what they make us believe, you know? Yeah, I feel like I've said this to you, like I'm surrounded by women in their mid-30s who are getting pregnant immediately.
Yes.
And that all of them could just be lucky because it is very lucky. Getting pregnant is just like a miracle. Giving birth to a baby is a miracle. Like,
yeah.
And you never know when you're starting your process if you're going to get pregnant immediately or if like in a year's time you're doing your third round of IVF. Like you don't know what the process and journey is about to be. But yeah, I'm just like, something's amiss here because I'm surrounded by friends, family, friends of friends, stories of all these women getting pregnant as soon as they get off birth control.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, all these stories that they tell us, how true are these stories? And for how many, like, of course they're true for some people, but for how many of us?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
And where are these statistics from? How far back?
Right.
Are we talking?
Where's this research from? Yeah.
Or even better than like our moms. You know, I know way better than my mom who was like on Slim Fast and like, you know what I mean? Like just like eating crazy stuff and doing crazy things.
Yeah.
So, you know, and they can't, you know, it's a whole thing. But yeah, I think the timing of it, if you don't let it beat you into submission
literally,
which I'm so grateful for my family and what I've created and all these things. It was divine, it was right, it was everything.
Yes,
but it's still, I would have taken a few months,
a little bit more time if you had it. God, yeah, I feel like you know, they always say you'll never be ready.
Oh yeah,
you know, that's what they always say. Like just, you know, get off birth control and just like start trying or whatever, you know, you just never know. So just like, you'll never be ready. But I feel like you'll never be ready, like for a human that you're going to raise in your body. And then like that, no one's prepared for that ever. But I think you can like ready yourself and you can plan as much as you can for like a more optimal time than not for you and your partner.
Definitely
right?
For you and your partner. Yeah, for sure. That's what we see with Miranda and Steve. Miranda's like, wait, I don't know you.
I don't know you. We should maybe live together a little bit longer. I'm up for partner this month, so maybe trying this month might not be great. Like, you can still like think through ways to make it as optimal as you can. But of course, you can't like plan for anything. Like, you can't plan for the right time. It's just like whatever, you know, whatever is in the cards for you. You know. Do you think Miranda was? I mean, I think we're both agreeing in this. Do you think she was right when she says, like, we've only been together for 2 months, or we've only lived together for 2 months, I'm up for partner? Like, do those things matter?
I think they, you know what? I think they do matter, but the way she explained it to someone like Steve is not right.
Okay.
I think she should have explained to Steve, you are irresponsible.
That's how she really
skid marks last week. Like, I'm not changing 2 diapers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he needs more of the tough love than we think he deserves because he's such a nice guy and she's so mean and hard and whatever. But I think what she's saying does matter.
Yeah.
But it's like what she's actually learning from him over the past few episodes. Like, you don't have a doctor.
Right.
We can't have a baby.
Like, yeah.
He needs that rather than he needs, it's only been 2 months.
Yeah, that's not going to hit for him. He's just going to be like, but we're so good together.
Yeah.
Like, he's just going to come with some stupid little quip. I can't.
What about you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like the partner thing, I don't know as much how much that matters because unfortunately, I think for women, like the burden on us and the cross that we have to bear is that professionally it's just never the right time.
Yeah.
Again, you can try to create moments to make it more optimal.
Right.
But it's always going to feel like this is the worst time to be pregnant. Like, I feel like that happens for most women across industries, across types. No matter how much support you have, it never is going to feel like this is the right time to take leave or go have a baby, you know? Yeah. And I think that's the burden and the cross that we have to bear. So her saying, like, I'm up for partner, like, it matters to this extent where, like, she knows herself. She's the expert of her life. So she knows this month is crazy, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So that makes sense. But, like, maybe 2-3 months from after she makes partner, like, there can still always be a narrative of, like, this is not the right time.
Right.
When 2 months after partner, a month, a year, like, it might not ever feel like the right time after partner.
Oh my God, that's so true.
So
unless you're starting at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
That's the only time where it's like, oh yeah, I have time now.
Right.
Because I'm a paralegal. Or
whatever.
Is, you know, whatever.
Not,
assistant or whatever. But anytime you get further, you're always on the brink.
Always on the brink of something.
Oh my God, that's so true.
So I don't think it'll ever feel the best. But I think she was definitely onto something with the living together for 2 months. Only living together for 2 months. I feel like that's not a lot of time to get to know somebody.
Yeah.
And get to know how you live and operate, and then how you live and operate as an adult, and then how we're going to live and operate together raising a human.
Okay. Yeah.
You know? Like, she's still seeing his ways, the skid marks. Yeah, she's seeing new things every fucking day. Like, the skid marks, the watching cartoons and loud as hell, and like, I personally would prefer more than 2 months to kind of learn some of these things. So I'm not surprised. On top of us together raising a child, like, how do I minimize those surprises? Probably just living with this person a little longer than 2 months. You know? But let me know. I could be wrong.
Yes, things surprise you all the time.
All the time.
Having a baby and doing all the things. That's what's burdening my June to June. Is all the new things that I'm like learning and doing like all of that, even about your family dynamics and stuff like that. It's like a lot of stuff you got to work through at one time.
Yeah.
But we did live together for a year before this, so there's certain things that we do know that are really nice.
Yes, that you feel solid in. Yes, exactly. Now my last question: Miranda feels like Steve wants to have a baby as a Band-Aid. Because they have other shit going on in their relationship that they're not really talking about. People have babies to save their relationship all the fucking time.
All the time.
What is wrong with us? Why are we doing this?
I don't know who told people that it was going to fix anything.
I don't know where people got that from.
Oh my God. A new person.
A whole entire human. Like,
who doesn't
why?
know they're not like attached to you physically for months. That person is like, why am I not attached to you still?
And crying out about it. Yeah.
Like, and who's this?
And who the hell is this? It baffles me all the time. Like, having a child is nothing to fuck around with, and people fuck around every day and bring new life into this crazy world and into crazy toxic relationships because they think it's going to do something. It's going to solve something. It's going to bring them something. Like,
this is the problem I have with Ashanti and Nelly.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think they're a mirror for a lot of relationships that could go one way or another. I think we could say, like, Ashanti laid down with this man just so she could have her baby. This is her first baby. She's like 40-something years old, whatever.
Oh, this is her first?
It's her first.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
And, you know, I think they got married. I believe so. But it feels like, why did you have a baby with this man if you didn't know he would do something like do the inauguration?
She didn't know that?
It felt like she did. Well, no, I don't think so, because she's not like, oh yeah, do it, go ahead. She's not saying that. You know?
So, and I gotta watch. Do I need to watch this?
I don't know.
So there's an episode where he's like, I'm performing at Trump inauguration tomorrow.
Yeah,
and she's acting shocked.
Well, she's like, he's my husband. I gotta do, like, she's telling her mom, who's her manager.
Oh,
like, he's doing the inauguration. Her mom was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
so the mom is shocked.
The mom is shocked.
Oh my God.
Which is crazy because she's known him for 100 years.
Yeah.
And that's the father of her kids. That's her husband. And Ashanti's kind of sitting back. Like, that's my husband. I'm going to go with, like, I don't necessarily agree. I don't disagree. I'm here to support as a wife. What the fuck that means.
Mm.
And the mom is like disgusted.
Yeah.
And
wow.
I know, like watching this, I'm like, you act like you have not known him for 100 years.
Right. Why is anything shocking you?
Why is it shocking you? And then like, why did you think having a baby with this man is a good idea? But also, there's so many men who do this to women.
Mm.
I don't want to get in her business.
Oh.
I love her dearly, deeply to my core. Naomi Osaka.
Oh, what's going on there?
Is like going through something mentally, like really serious.
What? Oh,
and when she talks to the press, when I see her talk to the press, I can barely watch it because she looks so sad.
She just had a baby.
She just had the baby, kind of. You know, the baby's like 2, 3, whatever.
Oh.
But her baby daddy's YBN Corday. I don't know what that means.
What is that?
What? Like, keep up with these young ladies. I do not keep up with these young men. Okay.
Oh my God.
And she's sad, right? But let's even take Halle Bailey. You know a little bit more about Halle Bailey?
I do. Yes.
Okay, so let's take her. So she had a baby with this man. She's 23.
She's that young?
Or 24. Maybe now. She's
early
24.
20s, yeah.
Right? She's really young.
These children.
To be laying down raw.
Yeah.
With a Twitch streamer.
Oh God.
And these men, obviously, it's so blatantly obvious to me that this DDG man took advantage of the talent and the youth of this young lady and trapped her. It's so obvious to me. Like, right? To everyone in the comments, right? It's obvious. Right?
Her success. I mean, I don't know anything about him and like the timeline, but she was fucking Little Mermaid around the time when I started hearing about her relationship with him or whatever. So
yep, she's doing the press tour pregnant,
she's a
like huge,
literal Disney princess. You trapped that bitch. You knew what the hell you were doing. 100%.
She has the most beautiful voice. That she literally is Ariel. Like she sounds like
she
a voice
is a Disney princess.
Yeah, trap.
You want to close it in your little like vestibule and like run off into the ocean. Yes.
And she has this fabulous, talent with her sister, and she has Beyonce's phone number. She called Beyonce to be like, "Hey, baby, what's up?" Like that is crazy.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And somehow you got her. You clearly wanted to trap her because you know you ain't shit.
Yeah.
He allegedly has music.
I don't want to hear it. I don't care.
Me either. But as soon as he got with her, he started talking real big about himself, started bigging himself up. Little dude know behind the scenes what was really going on.
Yeah.
And she has to like now run away from him. Which, did you see who she recently got with now? Girl, she was on the boat with Italy with one of Kendrick Lamar's producers.
Oh.
He is fine too, and he got dreads, and he is rich.
Okay, Miss Halle.
I love this for her.
Oh my God. I wish she would sit down and leave these men alone for a second, but sure. Have fun, I guess.
Having fun in Italy with this guy.
Yeah.
And her baby looks just like her, which I love that for her as well.
Oh, I haven't seen the baby. Okay.
Oh my God. He looks just like her.
Just like her. Oh.
Yeah, which is follow the instructions.
Right.
But yeah, so it happens on both ends. I never want to sit here and like blame either one because this happens a lot with men too.
Yeah.
Where they want to, I know women who've had abortions because they were like, he's trying to trap me.
Yeah. And this is not a good idea. It's not a good life decision.
Yeah.
Because that will ruin your life. Having a baby with the wrong person will absolutely ruin your life.
Yeah.
And you'll learn the lessons you need to learn or whatever the fuck through it. But like, it'll also ruin your life for a couple of years. Like, oh, Lord. Anyways, that's all I got for him.
Anyways, yeah, that's all I got too. This was fun.
It was fun. What did we learn this episode?
Oh my God. Is timing everything? I mean, for me, it is.
Yeah.
For me, like, I definitely feel like it is.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's just the way that they framed it and the big element of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no. Obviously not for Mr. What's his name? Richard?
His real name?
Yeah.
I don't know. Big.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. It's like Richard or like
some
William
old man
or
like
something.
Frederick or some shit like that. Yeah, some old man name. But in his case, he's making his own timing. And it's terrible.
And it's terrible.
Don't
fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah, I think timing is crucial. It's not everything. I still think you have to have your wits about you, particularly when you're dabbling with like your past, someone from your past, before you kind of make believe that fate and the timing is divine and this is why it's happening. Like, I think it's so easy to manipulate yourself, honestly, into making a potentially bad decision. So just listen to your gut, I guess.
Yeah.
Because Carrie's gut is telling her to run. That's why she ran away from him 3 times on that boat.
And at the opera. Ran out of the opera.
Yes.
And while she closed the door on him, and they can still like hear each other breathing from the other side of the door.
God.
Oh, Lord.
Terrible. Anyways, sound off in the comments, guys. Join the conversation on Patreon. And we'll be back next week.
Bye, guys.